loves, it's Sam. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial, and it's kind of like a first impressions makeup tutorial of some new products that I have recently just gotten. They just launched today. So this is the new Sigma Fall Softly palette. I'm going to be creating this look that I'm wearing right now, which is kind of like a really wearable, very kind of neutral look for school or work. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to take is my Rouge Bunny Metamorphosis primer. Okay, next I'm going to take my Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream foundation. I just do one pump is plenty. I'm using the new the new Sigma 3D HD Kabuki today. I've only used it once so far. Kind of nice that you can go back and forth, so maybe it makes it like quicker. Yeah, I think it probably kind of makes it a little bit quicker because you can kind of just like go back and forth like that. Okay, next I'm going to take my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Vanilla, and I'm just going to take that all underneath my eyes. Concealer makes such a difference as far as brightening under the eye. It really is important to make sure that that under eye area is a little bit brighter, even if you don't like going super bright, but to just have it all the same exact color from under your eyes to where, you know, the rest of your foundation goes. It can really kind of do yourself an injustice, is that the right word, by not kind of keeping it a little bit lighter underneath the eye area. Next, I'm going to take my Nars Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder, which I am obsessed with. You know, I've really become quite a Nars snobby. I've only got 2 of their products, but the products that I do that I do have from them, I really love. And the thing that I love the most is that they don't break me out, which you guys know me, I cannot wear powder. It is very, very difficult for me to wear powder without breaking out. I do have a zit right there, but that's only because I just started my period. TMI, sorry. It just is so nice. I really, really love it. And it's one of those powders that you can wear throughout the day. You can add a little bit more if you feel like you're getting oily. Because this foundation isn't like the most amazing at keeping the oil at bay, but I just love the way it lasts and looks on me. But the nice thing about this powder is that you can re-add the powder. Never cakes up, never looks powdery. Okay, I'm going to contour with my favorite bronzer of the moment, which is the Becca Mineral Bronzing Powder. And I'm just going to take my Sigma F40. For the blush, I'm going to try a new blush that I got. This is from the new Sigma collection, which just released today, and it's called the Fall Softly. So basically their whole thing is that it's fall, but they're not using the typical fall colors. It's like a softer version of fall, so they're kind of using pastels. It's 4 different blushes. So I'm going to take Heavenly, which is kind of like a peachy, tan color. I haven't used this one yet, so this will be my first time. These are all matte, and I'm just taking the Sigma F10. So it's not like it's super duper pigmented. You kind of have to work, like you do have to tap into the blush quite a lot, which I think sometimes can be safer if you're new to blush, because sometimes you can get a little crazy. So this is not something that you're just going to touch and it's going to be like pff, all over your face. Kind of just a nice natural nudie color. Nice for fall, actually. Yeah, just gives like a nice natural flush. As my highlight, I'm just going to take one of these shades that's in the eyeshadow palette that it comes with. So I think I'm going to take this shade right here, which is like a little, kind of like a little bit of a pinky champagne color. Seeing as I don't know what it's going to do, I'm just going to take kind of a looser fluffy brush, and I'm just going to place that right on my cheekbone. Yeah, so it's kind of like a nice pink tone to it. That's actually pretty. That's not a highlighter, it's actually eyeshadow, but doesn't matter to me. You can use it as whatever. Okay, so here's what the palette looks like. It's just a sleek little black rectangle, and then you have a big mirror, and then here's all of your shades. So they're actually a good size, and hopefully this lighting is going to show them okay, but they're all very cool toned. So they're not your typical fall colors you think of as far as like gold and warm greens and burgundies and coppers. They're not that at all. They're all very cool toned. So the first color that I'm going to take is this one up here, which is kind of like a butter, it's like almost like a buttercream, more on the cream side, but it's a matte shade, and I'm just going to take that right underneath my brow bone, and I'm using the the E52 from Sigma. Then I'm going to take the Sigma E40, and I'm going to take this color right here, which is like a really pale taupe, and I'm just going to put that into my crease. And the nice thing about this brush is that you can kind of just be really like messy. It's one of those, if you're just kind of like in a rush, and you can just kind of like, I don't know, it's like one of those really just messy kind of, you know? So next I'm going to take the E44, which is like more of a firmer blender brush, and I'm going to take this color right here, which is like a soft gray, and I'm going to put that right into the kind of outer third, I suppose. Most of these shades are all matte except for one. No, two. There's two that, no, sorry, three that have a sheen to them. The rest are all matte. So far I've used all matte shades, and I will say they are nicely pigmented. I'm just going to kind of blend out that gray that we just put down. Okay, then I'm just going to take this gold color right here, which is beautiful, and I'm going to put that all over the lid. And this is actually a really pigmented color. It's really nice and frosty. It's probably my favorite color in the palette because it really does, it just puts down a lot of really great pigment. So you can see how that's just kind of added a little bit of a gold. It's not too gold, it's just like a nice kind of creamy gold, if that makes sense. I'm going to take that gold again, and I'm taking an E15 from Sigma, and I'm going to place that all the way under my waterline, or sorry, all on my bottom lash line. Then I'm going to take that gray and then I'm just going to take a pencil brush, and I'm just going to take that color, that kind of taupey color, and I'm just going to put that on top of that gray. I'm also going to take a little bit of that gray and just kind of very softly just kind of add that to my lash line on top as well, but not taking it all the way in. Oh, and then the last color I'm going to take on a clean pencil brush is that kind of highlight shade that we used on our cheeks, and I'm just going to highlight that inner corner a little bit. And like I said, it's more of like a pink shade, like an iridescent kind of pinky purple. And then I'm going to coat my lashes with my favorite mascara, Jordana Best Lash Extreme, which is, oh my gosh, it is like, it's on its last day. I need to go get some more so bad. I never go to Walgreens though for anything else other than this mascara. You'll probably notice that my lashes are not going to look nearly as good as they usually do because this is like dry. It's just not having a good life. I've heard that you can add like eye drops to mascara. If it's like, if you're in a pinch like that and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have time to go to the store but my mascara is super dry, you can add eye drops and kind of mix it, and then it'll kind of like give a little bit of more life to your mascara, but I don't have any eye drops. Sorry if this lighting is going all crazy. It looks like it's gonna storm. So there's like a huge gray cloud and then all the sun shining on it. So like this side of my face is bright and then this side is dark and it's like weird. So for the lips, there's 3 different shades and they're all fabulous. So there's Indulgent, which is the slightly deeper. There is Go Dutch, which is more of like a peachy nude, and then there's Lovesick, which is more of a cool tone pink. And you know, these are called a lip base. They don't call them a lip liner, but they're really big. And they're like a lip liner, but just a little bit fatter. So they're kind of like in between a lip liner and a fat lip pencil. They're actually really awesome. I'm like so excited about this product because it's something they've never come out with before. I'm gonna take Go Dutch, which is just a gorgeous, look at that color. It actually reminds me of Plain Koi lipstick from MAC. It's such a beautiful color. It's just a little bit more peachy. But the texture of them is like a lipstick and a lip liner mixed together. It's like such an amazing product. I can't even describe it. It's so good. It's super pigmented. It's super creamy. It's basically like you're applying a really pigmented matte lipstick, but in the convenience of a liner. It's actually really impressive. I love it. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the Indulgent, which is the deeper shade. So I'll just swatch it. It's just a little bit deeper. It's got more of a kind of mauve shade to it. And I'm just going to go so just kind of outline the edge of that a little bit just to kind of make it a little bit deeper. And then for the lipsticks, there's 3 shades, or sorry, lip glosses. There's 3 shades, and these are just called the Lip Vex. And they are like well, they're a gloss. And again, they're so similar to the Fashion Fanatic from MAC and to Girl Meets Boy. They're so close. It's unbelievable. I don't know what this would be like with MAC, but this is a very Kylie Jenner lipstick, actually lip gloss. So I'm going to take this one right here, which is called Slip. And these are all, sorry, I forgot to tell you guys the prices. The lip bases are $12, which I think is a great price because that's a lot of product. The Lip Vex are $10, again, pretty good price. And then the blushes are $12, and these are all like a separate collection. You can't buy them all together. So those are $12, and then the eyeshadow is $39. So the lip products are really, really affordable price, and same with the blush. It's the only thing that's kind of expensive is the shadow palette. This one is like a peach with golden flecks in it. So let's see what it looks like on, because I haven't tried this yet. Ooh. So they have a brush applicator, which is great because then you can get tons of product, which isn't so great for me because I have Invisalign now, but that's okay. For the purpose of this video, I will do it for you. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Oh my gosh, these are so pigmented and creamy. And it's not just like a little layer of like clear gloss. This is like a full-on color that you're getting when you're putting it on. And it smells like vanilla. It's like the perfect peachy nude shade. And it has little gold flecks so that you can see them. Like, oh, you can see them in the light. If you did one like a darker, you could always just add a little bit of this one to kind of like the edges. Kind of deepen it up a little bit in the corner. Oh yes, those are amazing. The lip products in this palette or in this collection are so good. You must go get them. Those lip bases are awesome. Those lip glosses are awesome. And I love the colors. They're so beautiful. I'm sure they're getting all over my Invisalign. I must go. I will go wipe them real quick. Okay, so there is the finished result. Just a really nice, everyday, natural makeup. And even though this is a very kind of peachy, kind of bubblegummy pastel palette, I think that this is kind of a perfect fall look for something that's a little bit more subtle, if you're someone who doesn't like to wear those reds and coppers and warm colors on the eyes, you can still get away with wearing cooler tones, but making it fall appropriate by adding just a little bit of that kind of gold to the gray, warming it up on the cheeks and lips. So there's my look. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope that's helped with my kind of first impressions of the products, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, my blog samschuerman.com, and I'm also on Pinterest as well. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new to this channel. Thank you guys so much. Bye!